Hey guys, welcome back to the Small Town Critics podcast. I'm one third of the Small Town Critics. My name is Mo.
Mohammed Hashi.
And we have our guest host, KenKen from KenKen Reviews is in the building. Clap it up.
Let's
clap
go,
it
brothers.
up. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, KenKen, for
Thank you,
joining
my
us.
brother.
Thank you very much, bro.
Obviously, I don't even know if the top 10 one will be out by this time, but Kem isn't with us at the moment. He'll be back next time. But yeah, we're here, as you can see from the title of the video, for the Inside Out 2 movie review. Yeah, before we get started, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when the videos are coming out. KenKen Socials will be down in the description below as usual. And yeah, let's get into it. Quick, non-spoiler, very, very quickly. KenKen, what do you think of the movie, bro?
I haven't seen the first one.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
So I went straight into the second one. My kids were on me all week.
They wanted to see it?
I want to watch it. We tried to watch it last week.
Uh-huh.
Drove to the cinema. They all fell asleep. So I just drove home. So this week we watched it. It was a good film. It was... I would say it is a kids film that is actually a kids film. A lot of the kids films nowadays have too many adult themes where the kids tune out.
Yeah.
My kids were
The whole time.
That's so interesting. Okay.
Have they seen the first one?
Yeah.
Okay,
they've
cool.
seen the first one.
Yeah.
Silence through the whole thing. But for me, yeah, I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I've been seeing a lot of people were crying and I didn't see those parts, but
Yeah, we'll get into that, but yeah, go on, Hashi.
So I really enjoyed the first one. I don't think it's like the first one, for example, like the first one was like very popular at the time. Like it was very, very popular.
Yeah.
But I felt like there were other Pixar films that were probably a bit better than Inside Out. Like I didn't say it was a top one, but
I think it's up there though.
It's up there, but it's not for me up. Cars, those kind of ones are like so good kind of thing for me personally.
It's better than Cars, man.
Listen, Moses may be watching.
Moses will fight you for that one.
He might fight you. But this one was a very good film. Like great, very, very good sequel. And for me, it's so well written. Both of them are so well written to the point where it's always hard to articulate very like internal kind of thoughts and feelings. You know what I mean? It's sometimes like very, very complex feelings and thoughts are very, very hard to kind of put into words. But what I find amazing about this script and the story at large is that it can make very, very kind of difficult things to articulate tangible and make them like the physical. You know what I mean? Like major kind of like, for example, in this, just an arbitrary example in this film, without kind of too many spoilers, like Brainstorm. They actually make it, and I mean,
spoiler, but go on.
But they actually make it something that is part of the story, and it makes sense because that is what, you know what I mean, thinking is kind of thing, and that whole kind of process of thought. So very complex ideas, they simplified it for kids to be very easy, not only identify them, but understand them.
Yeah.
And it's incredible for a piece of art to do that. And I think stories like this can only really be made by animation because the imagination used and stuff like that and all the kind of colors and the set pieces can only be done in that medium of the movie image. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And I think
that's a very, very good description as well.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. So yeah, for me, I very, very, very much enjoyed it.
Yep.
Great animated film, and I'm so glad it's doing crazy business because it's a very, very good film. And I was so happy. I went to watch this today, by the way, just for context, and 10 a.m. and the cinema was packed.
Yeah,
and it was a mixture of adults
you
and
went for a kids movie in the morning.
Yes.
Of course it's gonna be packed. Yeah. But
mixture of adults, by the way, and kids.
Yeah. I enjoyed the movie, man. I thought it was really good. I think it might be just as good or even better than the first one, honestly. I think it's better. I mean, yeah, they added Aya Debiri and Maya Hawke to the cast list.
No, and Paul Walter-Hauser as embarrassment.
Yeah, that's true. Him too, yeah. But I mean, he doesn't really talk, so
yeah.
I don't think he said like
okay,
he said like
true.
one line maybe, like
that's
one
true,
word maybe or something like that. But I'm more in like Aya Debiri and Maya Hawke. They were like kind of they were talking a lot in that movie.
Maya Hawke had a major role in this.
The major role as anxiety.
Yeah.
So they added new emotions to this, which I just think like, and also this has a different director than the first one, Kelsey Mann. But I just think the idea of this movie is just like, it's so creative, in my opinion. Like, it's so incredibly creative, and you're right, like, they simplify it in a way where kids can understand it. And I had my missus with me, and I know you were going to speak about it later, but she got emotional for some reason too. The first one, she got emotional as well. I was like, okay, cool. But
I'll be real with you guys, I got emotional as well.
yeah, I can't remember the bit she got emotional at though, but yeah.
I can't remember where to be emotional. Because you know you can watch something and be like, yeah, that was kind of emotional.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Oh, I get it, yeah.
No, because for me personally, the reason why I got emotional is because...
Well, let's just get into spoilers?
Yeah, let's get into spoilers.
We're into spoilers now,
Yeah,
inside
the
out.
reason why I got emotional is because there is a time when you're younger and you're at that stage where you're trying to understand like life and the next stage of life as you're growing up, kind of thing. And like the loss of friendships kind of thing, and also not knowing, trying to be yourself, but at the same time trying to grow up at the same time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm remembering that stage of my life, kind of thing, and without getting too personal, kind of thing, like I don't feel like there were certain aspects of my life where I didn't have the support that Riley had, for example.
Yeah.
And her trying to navigate these very kind of like hard parts of kind of puberty and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That definitely did. That definitely spoke to me personally. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah, it makes sense. Those moments in your life, they're tough, man. No, you know what I mean? So
100%.
bringing that anxiety into it
Yes.
made a lot of sense.
And
I think that was such a great addition.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And also, these movies showed that to be a good person and to be a human being, you're way more than one thing. And I thought they really, really like hammered that theme home really, really well, because like, of course you want to be a good, moral, ethical person.
Yeah.
But you're always going to have traits in yourself that aren't necessarily good.
Yeah.
Or even bad, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You may be selfish, you may be angry. Like, for example, I'm overly competitive kind of thing, stuff like that. And sometimes that can really be a detriment to me personally, you know what I'm saying? Be it friendships, be it whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm specifically thinking about football kind of thing, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, and that film kind of calling that out and stuff like that, like Riley like being overly like, for example, aggressive when she's playing hockey and stuff like that, and her like seeing that as a negative, but then again so smart, then bringing up back all those kind of like things that which were in the back of the mind and then bring it in kind of thing, and then that being the complete her, just outstanding stuff, man. Honestly,
the way the way they did everything, like, do you know the little islands that she has?
Yes.
Like in the first movie, Family Island was huge.
Yes.
And then the second movie, Family Island, is a little bit just off of Friends Island. It's just this little small part, which makes sense. Like when you get to that stage, you're more about your friends.
Yeah.
Yes.
Way more than you're about your family.
You spend more time with your friends.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So, but yeah, man, I don't know. Like, it's hard to. I don't know. There's not much for me to say about this movie. I just thought it was really good.
just so well done.
Yeah.
I think. Go on, bro.
I knew it was good so my son's autistic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I'm asking him, what was your favorite part of the film?
Yeah.
Because I get them to do like little reviews and all of that. He goes, and this was his answer, and I don't know how to take it because I celebrated that he could even give me an answer.
Yeah.
But he goes, joy is delusional. How do you take that?
Because
Is he answering about the film, or
Yeah.
does he now think joy in life is delusional?
no,
But they did say that in the film, though.
yeah.
That was her quote.
Yeah.
Right.
That was her quote.
Yeah.
but I think what he's saying is to be happy all the time
is delusional.
is delusional.
Yeah.
That's scary for a 9-year-old to believe that.
But bro, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, my younger brother's autistic as well.
Yeah.
Autistic people are way ahead of us, man.
Oh,
They're so smart.
Listen
Yeah.
to me, way.
They're playing chess, we're playing checkers.
Yeah.
Believe me when I say that.
differently.
You know.
So he might actually be looking at this in a
Yeah,
way
that-
different way than we do.
Yeah.
And he might be right. Do you know what I mean?
I think he's right. I think your boy is right.
Yeah, so
I
like
thought that was a big takeaway.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
you to take that part,
yeah.
that's big.
That's interesting. Yeah, that's insightful, man. Yeah.
Proper.
But I mean, it is what it is. Like, it's true. Like, at the end of the day, you can't always be
dropped it in
happy.
the film as well.
Yeah.
was smart.
Yeah.
Smart way to
Like,
do
you
it.
need to chill out. Like, we can't always be happy. There's gonna be all of these other emotions.
Yeah.
And the way the bottling up, just that in general, just like the deepest,
Bottled
darkest
up
secret.
emotions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, yeah.
Oh no, it's so good, man. It's so good, man.
Thingy was a bit the boredom one.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, he made me laugh.
On we.
On-
Yeah.
What was he meant to be?
It was a she, by the way.
What's she meant to be then?
She's meant to
Boredom,
be
innit?
like
Boredom, was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Boredom. Okay.
yeah,
And
and
they
just
call-
be that kind of being aloof coolness.
Was that the only one that had a name? You're saying ennui?
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
French term for that, by the way.
Ah,
So
okay.
then she said, "We're gonna call you Wee Wee."
Yes.
I'm not gonna lie, it made me laugh when Sadness took her phone and he said, where's your phone? He said, oh my god, he started fucking out. I was like, that gave me a little chuckle.
But wait, but every concept so well done and so funny. For
Yeah.
example, the sarcasm,
I was just about to say that they did that 6.
and then them shouting over, and then
It comes off as sarcasm.
it's just outstanding stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the
Proper
brainstorm.
creative. Proper creative.
The brainstorm is when I was like, these lot took creativity to a next level.
Mm.
I was like, yeah, this is because there's anxiety saying, yeah, we need to think of something bigger and stuff like that, and then all of this madness is happening to Joy and Fear and all of them lot, and it's like brainstorm. I was like, this is excellent. This is really, really good writing. Like, this is so good. Visually, it's so good. Like, man.
I haven't seen the first one, so every time they did, whoever goes up to the board and they go,
Yeah.
that cracked me up.
Yeah.
Like, we lot do it.
You're gonna like the 1st one.
You're gonna love the first one.
You're gonna
The
like
first
it.
one had a couple more, by the way, references to older films. Like the first one had a reference to Chinatown.
Oh, did it?
The 1974 film Chinatown. It had a reference to that, which is kind of funny.
Yeah.
I need to get around to it still.
Yeah, you'll enjoy the first one. It's just, man, I'm just glad different director too. They stuck the landing.
So Pete Docter,
Which is
who
great.
directed the first one, is
Yeah.
now the guy who looks after Pixar. He's the main guy.
Oh, is it?
So he kind of gave
Interesting.
directorial duties to Kelsey Mann.
Question to you.
Same
lot.
writer, by the way, Megla Fove. She wrote with someone else this time, but she wrote the first one as well. And she's a fantastic screenwriter.
Question to you lot.
Mm.
They do a third one. What more emotions do they bring?
Oof.
Because I mean, at that point, like, she's going into high school? I think it was,
Yes,
right?
yeah.
So
She's in puberty.
At that point, is she going to college then later on? Like, what do you?
I expected puberty to be a embodiment, not just a button.
It was a moment for her, isn't
But-
it? It's a more of a
But
moment.
I thought it was cool that like hormones
Yeah.
are the construction people that just absolutely mess everything up.
Yeah.
That's so cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
What
no.
else can they?
Sorry,
What else
so-
do they bring? And
so-
like, how far? Like to KenKen's point, how careful do you have to be to not make it too adult as well?
So
Do you know what I mean?
I don't think you can do any more because I think what's next is kind of like lust.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And the older you
Love.
get,
Like
love.
horniness. Like,
Yes, yeah.
It's like, what
That's-
do you do? Like,
that's
do
all you
know
can
what I
really go
mean?
to,
Yeah.
yeah.
So,
And nostalgia. Obviously, we've got nostalgia a couple of times.
oh,
so
that was even that.
that's so smart.
That was
Making it all
sick little-
perfect.
I think
sick
that's what,
little
I think that
entry.
was what made my missus emotional. You know, anything with old people, my missus just. God bless her, man. She's always like that. But yeah,
That's
not
nice.
even that. It's like it's not time for you yet.
Yeah.
It's like later on. It's
I'll
like
be downstairs.
Oh, wow.
After you get invited to your second wedding after you graduate.
Yeah. So I don't know. Like, do you stop it at this? Do you stop it at this point?
You have to. But again, this may make so much money.
There could be spin-offs though. You know who I liked?
Mm.
Lance /Blade.
Who?
The video game guy. He cracked me up.
His move was.
What about Pouchy?
Whoever he's got pouchy,
Pouchy,
yeah, those
yeah.
some good side characters.
By the way, Lewis Black, the comedian who plays Anger,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah.
So good.
Anger is great.
Compared to what I've seen in the first one, as in like promo and all of that, Anger took a back seat in this one.
I think it's same.
Same.
I think
Same.
same. He's not really front seat in the first one either.
I thought he was front seat.
Now in the first one, I would say Sadness and Joy.
Yes.
They both take the front
Oh,
seats.
okay.
Yeah, especially Joy the most, isn't it? So
Yes. But again, outstanding film. That's everything from me. Just an outstanding
Yeah,
film.
I
Top
agree.
Great
seller of
animated film.
2024 now.
And
Say
by the way-
again? Sorry.
It's the top seller of
Yes.
2024.
So there's a couple of things I wanted to actually say.
Wait,
about
what do you
this.
mean?
As in
It's made the most money.
box
It's made
office,
yeah.
Bigger
It's-
than Dune.
No.
Yeah.
It's projected to do crazy business, bro. Crazy business. And the reason why is there's a couple of reasons why.
It's not surprising to be fair.
So what Disney did in America, they said that anyone who has a Disney Plus subscription in America, you can get half price ticket.
you can get what?
Half price ticket.
Oh, really?
So that got so many people
In
to
the
come.
US.
Yeah, in the US.
Interesting.
And they've marketed this like crazily, you know.
Yeah.
And also they've really taken down their overheads, because the only person in this film that got paid was Amy Poehler. who's Joy.
Yeah.
She got 5 million, and those people in this cast that got only 100 grand to be a voice actor in this.
Wait, sorry. What's the reason for that?
They got underpaid. Loads of people. For example, Bill Hader, who was Barry.
Yeah,
like, big
I
actor,
know Bill Hader. Yeah.
He said no. He wasn't gonna go. He was Bill Hader was.
Wait, I don't get it. Disney hasn't got enough movie to pay these people. Like you got Maya Hawke and.
So he was fear initially, and he didn't come back. And even Mindy Kaling,
yeah.
she was discussed.
Yeah.
She didn't come back.
Someone else now.
Yeah. They didn't come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they kept the same quality, paid people less.
Yeah, and they made mad money.
Projected more.
Yeah. So kind of
Do you
crazy.
think, is that the same for Maya Hawke and Ayo? You think they got 100 grand only, or just a million?
They probably got something a bit better than, especially Ayo.
Surely,
Ayo
coming off the bear.
Ayo probably got paid, but not to the point. Ayo probably got 5 mil. Plus, also she's getting points as a movie does business.
Yeah.
So she's gonna get way more money than that. But it was a big controversy after the film. But it was a big controversy.
Does it say what the budget was?
I can check it though.
I'm for this small budget quality films
movies
season that we're in now.
Yeah. To be fair, like I think the most profitable film of all time is still Parasite. I think from the Korean film because they got loads of subsidies filming in Korea.
According to Forbes, the official budget for Inside Out 2 is over $274 million.
That is not small.
Making it one of the most expensive.
To be fair, the visuals are great. The colors are incredible, but is the animation?
Yeah, I don't think it's 300 million worth.
Does that include marketing?
I don't know.
Maybe that includes
Let's
marketing.
see how much
marketing. They marketed this crazy campaign.
Yeah, they did. But when I hear budget, I'd like to think it doesn't include marketing.
You think so? Yeah. Normally it doesn't.
Wow. The Pixar sequel has earned 285 million domestically and 512 million worldwide.
There you go.
This is just on Google. Like this is 17 hours ago, so it's going to be more.
It's going to be way
after
more
this
than
weekend.
That.
That's
especially the cinema.
Especially after this review.
You don't think it's going to?
Yeah.
Facts.
Facts.
Do you don't think it's hitting $1 billion?
No.
Well, it's on 500 million now.
Worldwide, it's on 512
I don't
million.
think so, no.
Does that include the domestic?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So maybe
I think it'll top out. I think it'll top out like
800. Yeah, 800. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I don't think we'll reach that.
I mean, good for them though. So yeah, I mean, that's inside. You don't have anything else you want to say about the movie?
It's everything from me.
Good film, man.
Yeah,
great
film. Go watch it. Take your kids.
Very surprising. Let's rate it. STC score. I will go first. I think comfortably 8 out of 10. Comfortable 8 out of 10. Maybe even 8.5. But yeah, comfortable 8. What you saying, KenKen?
I'll give it a 7.
7. Yeah.
Okay. I will give it an 8. Very much. The most solid of 8s.
Yeah.
Really, really great film.
Ideally, it should make sense for this to be in our top 10 at the end of the year. I don't know how our top 10s are going to go, but the way we're rating it, it should.
No, it was a great film. It was a great film. We'll just see at the end of the year.
We'll see, yeah. So, I don't know. There's a lot to still come out. And, yeah. But, yeah, guys, that was our Inside Out 2 review. Let us know what you guys think in the comments about Inside Out 2. Can they make a new one? If they do, what emotions come out? Should they stop it here? Vibes. You know that would be cold.
He's not bothered about nothing.
Yeah, straight vibes.
That'll be cold.
I like that. But yeah, guys, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. KenKen Reviews. His socials are down in the description below. And yeah, we'll see you guys for more reviews soon. Peace.